What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to check out the Icon Design Studios Predator mask. So this is only available to order from Pop Culture, which is an Australian retailer. I tend to order from them quite a bit because they seem to have more rare statues. And so I had some points, and I was trying to come up with my Predator alien wall, and I got the life-size alien head coming from Prime One Studios, and I want something similar for a Predator, and so I looked at my options, and I felt like this was the best one. So you have Sideshow, who's made a ton of these, and I've owned a Sideshow in the past. It is good. But I like the design of this one quite a bit. How they did the blades that is basically what holds the mask, and it was priced, pretty good. Get it out of this box. Plus, it has a light up, which I really like. So I think it's gonna look great. Now, I'm not going to wall mount this just yet. I'm going to wait till I get my alien, because the alien I need to make sure it's in my studs. I'm not sure where the studs are at, so when I get that, I'll borrow a stud finder and make sure I get it in the wood. This one's not as important to get in a wood, but the alien bust definitely is. Alright, we do have basically, it takes 3 LR44 batteries, weighs 4.5 kilos, so about 10 pounds. It does state to screw directly into studs, not drywall. So, in general, you do always want to use studs and not drywall. Although I've done drywall in the past where you use the drywall like anchors, and they seem to work pretty good. On the back of the box, talks about it. Now this is limited to 300, and I got number 73. So the base is heavy. Ah, interesting. They actually had it pretty much assembled. So here's the base, and this is already attached. Has 2 wall screws right here. Boom, boom. And this little thing is separate, I'm assuming, for the batteries. Mask doesn't weigh a ton. Weighs as much, almost as much as the Prime One mask. Here it is. There we go. And then, so you have the batteries actually go inside this. And then you insert that there. Jupiter. I guess it's just like that. Now this is inserted not via magnet like the Sideshow. It's actually like a little slot that keys in. So it's a little slot. It's not a magnet. There you go, though. So let's check this out. Huh. So the base, like I said, it really just sort of looks like Predator armor, the color and the texture. Then you have the wrist blades that hold the mask. Now I need to get batteries for this. It does have quite a bit of weathering on it. Now this is not an actual indent, it's just painted. And I believe it should be indented. Like it actually, was sculpted in, not just painted in. The eyes look good. So you really have to input the batteries and then you press that button to get that to work good. Let's check it out over there though and see how it looks. I'll just move that Predator arm and we'll see how it looks there. Alrighty, real quick, let's look at the mask next to the arm. You can see size comparison. Looks good, no doubt. Now let's see it next to ECC. Alrighty, here's a cool comparison next to the Prime 1 version. Now I will say the Prime 1 does feel like it is better, like it looks and feels more premium. It's weightier. Obviously there are different designs. Ultimately, I think that still looks cooler. I mean, the Classic is much more simple compared. Now I did get the lighting installed. So for the light on this one, it is batteries as well. You press a button, the eyes light up. In addition, got some light up on each side, which is pretty freaking awesome. This one, I put the batteries in and press that button and the lasers light up. This one does not have those lasers. So there is the light up feature. Pretty freaking cool, no doubt. Again, here is the base. So you have these giant blades and they hold it and then it just inserts like that. Where typically these are more, magnet, not necessarily a slot like that. But let's put it back in and now look at it. Here is the inside of the mask so you can see it. So that's where it slots in. And there is the inner detail. And here it is, folks. Alexa, turn on Predator lights. Alexa, turn on Terminator lights. All right, give you a view how this looks. So again, let's compare this to the ECC one because that's the only other jungle one I have. Now on this one, they did sculpt in the damage, all that. The eyes look good. There's the little laser and then that part, which is a little bit different on this one actually. But even has some water droplets right there and there and there. It's in the water. And then this one is smooth with just the paint style. So you got, like I said, this is not sculpted in. I wish it was. And then here on the ECC is much more prominent, the battle damage. I'm not sure which one's 100% accurate. ECC is probably more accurate, but they did paint it that way, as well as damage right here. And that's more or less it. And then here's that part, which looks a little bit different because of these screws from what it looks like. I believe those are screws. Yeah, it shouldn't have that. I will say this does feel like it's a budget version. I think Sideshow probably would be an overall higher quality, superior option. This still does play the part for looks, but the only thing more detailed on this versus that, I would say, is probably the eyes. I think they did a great job on the eyes. The general paint job is pretty good, no doubt. It does feel very light, like it's a very thin resin. But I would have loved it to have the sculpted detail like this. The laser system does look pretty cool. But we will be wall mounting this. The idea is to put it right there, and then the alien bust right there. I just need to make sure studs line up. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a stud there, and then like right there and there. We'll see once I get that stud finder. Overall, I'd probably rate this 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. It's decent, you know, for the price, but it's definitely not the best one on the market. I would say customs will probably be your best, then sideshow. So it's still pretty cool, no doubt. You know, it's not very, very expensive, but definitely a cheaper mask. So I probably would not recommend this. Anyways, folks, that is it. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.